Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a Monster Legends live stream. Like the thumbnail implies, today we are going to be doing dungeons, specifically the Warmaster dungeon, and we're going to be completing the 4th floor, which will give me enough cells to get my Necromancer all the way to rank 2. And I specifically wanted him at rank 2 because that's when he gets his revival skill, and that's when I think the monster just becomes phenomenal. Like at 100 he's great. At floor 3, he gets his extra turn skill, which paired up with the anticipation trait is really great. But at floor 4, when he gets that revival skill, he's just incredible. So first of all, welcome everyone to the live stream. It's going to be really chill, really relaxed. I'm just basically going to go into the dungeon. I'm going to click just auto battles on everything, and I'm going to be answering your guys' question in the chat. So whatever you want to ask, feel free to ask, and we'll go from there. So let's see, let me back out. And is there anything worth talking about before we start? We just won our war. We got 336 war coins. That's nice. That's cool. I believe there are... let me really quickly, because people always talk about the team shop. The number one thing I would always recommend people purchase is a diamond... Oh, he's gone. Oh, they probably got rid of the chests too, and I was going to make videos. Oh well, right now there's nothing worth it in the team shop, so just save your coins till the next time. Diamond's Bodyguard and Nation's Bodyguard, that's what you want to purchase. And Darwin's Bodyguard, that's really only because one of his skills is like bugged, and if that skill was to ever be bugged, then he probably wouldn't be as good. So yeah, anyhow, welcome everyone once again to the live stream. It's a few people's first live stream. I'm trying out different times, so welcome to the live stream. Let me oh, I'm poor. Let me plant some food. Repeat. I can only do like 6 of them. The struggles of being a high level player and then preparing for that growth spurt events. Alright, let's just jump right into it. Feel free to ask me questions and we'll just auto all of this. Enter, unlock, and let's go. Alright, should I buy Totem? I personally do not think Totem is worth purchasing, especially not at like 249 gems or 230 or 276, whatever he costs. I don't think he's worth it for that price. All monsters have evasion. Oh, come on, Pesty, nice. What skills are good for Fatid? Just got him a few hours ago. So I would really recommend you watch my video on Fatid. I made quite a few of them on him because I thought he was an incredible monster. Very unique. I would definitely recommend Traitor Eater and Vein Worms. Those 2 skills you need. I've started running Rotten Claw on mine. And then you could run the Team Revival skill, Team Resurrection skill. Or you could run the Decomposing Body, which is an extra turn and gives you life regeneration and double healing, which is really good on him considering he's tanky. So you play around with them or just watch my video and I kind of go through my different thought processes. Let's see. Can you open your diamond relic on the live stream? I actually just opened it and I'll release a video later. I can let you guys know what I got, or you can just wait for the video if you want. When will you showcase Prince Charmless and his gameplay? I'm in the middle of recording that. That's off my baby account. I did PvP battles, but I want to do a lot more PvP battles because he is just so fun to play and showcase. Like, you can literally auto with him and he just obliterates the enemy. Let's see, Dib just got Necromancer. Nice. Man, I can't wait to use him, and then, oh, he's so fun. He's so fun to use. I'm curious, who in the chat has had a chance to actually play test Necromancer, like in actual, like actually unlocked him and played with him at level 100? And if you have, do you like him? Because I think he's a lot of fun. Scrolling down. Let's see, what's the best gold relic or top 5? Ooh, that one's tough because honestly, different relics have different purposes. So the best way to analyze relics are within their own, what is it? Their own element, their own category, within their own category. Off the top of my head, I really don't know. Oblation Trap is one that comes to mind. It's just incredible. Drains enemy stamina after you drop below 50%. And fully maxed out, it drains 108 stamina. Like, Healing Mask is really good on a monster that is really squishy, or tanks that just need to recover life. Oblation Trap, Healing Mask, what else? There's some swords that could be good if the enemy's stunned or frozen, I believe. Yeah, I would have to have the information for the relics, but just Oblation Trap is the one that automatically comes to my mind. The staffs are good. The Oblation Staff drains enemy stamina. Normally you have that on a Ruby, on a Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga can hold double staff, so she can possess and drain stamina. Really good. Unlock. Will there be Team Battlegrounds? I guess soon. Social Point is teasing it, so I guess that's going to be released pretty soon. And all of the events are actually concerning Battlegrounds. I think the legendary ranking up thing, the Monster Cell Week, that's all in preparation for Battlegrounds. So you can expect that pretty soon, honestly. Inheritor, Urborog Gore, and Runes. Ooh, like which is better between the two? Man, like Inheritor's incredible. He's an incredible attacker. He also has AoE possession. He reminds me a lot of Isofex. But Burrito's like, he's my go-to attacker. I love him. Like extra turn skill that can stun, and then a 75 special based attack. Oh, that one's tough. For runes, you want to go 1 strength, high level strength, and a team speed, or 2 team speed. You can go 2 strength and a team speed. That's what I personally run on mine. And best Warmaster at 100, I would honestly say it's Necromancer. Would you say Tempest is still good? Just finish crafting them. I say Tempest could be good depending on like what league you're in, what kind of opponents you're facing. I found that if you're a gold 1 or below, honestly, like you could pretty much use whoever you want. Like you don't really have to think about having specific monsters until you reach legendary 4 and above. That's when you're kind of forced to use a specific set of monsters. Let's see. I have collected 4,000 orbs so far, and I'm excited for the next Warmaster. That is awesome. 4,000 orbs. I hope the next Warmaster is where they end. And even if it's not, then you just keep on saving, right? So that's good. Armor, is Ingenica good? I just crafted her, and do you have any tips for adventure map? I'm stuck on node 180. First of all, I would recommend you don't do adventure map. Do whatever you can to not level up. Stay as low level as possible. Trust me, it is like the best thing ever. The time challenges are easy. Growth spurt, you don't have to spend 20 million food feeding monsters. You're just gonna sell. Collecting gold, you don't have to collect 200 million gold. So stay low level. I wouldn't recommend you do adventure map. If you really want to pass that node, honestly just level up, get some more monsters, and eventually you'll pass it. Ingenica is a really good monster. She can trade disable, which allows you to just immobilize anyone you want to immobilize. Let's scroll down. Scroll back up. Let's see. What was your first legendary? I think I've told this story. My first legendary, I believe, was a it was a Nabotis. Nabotis was my first legendary. And I remember him because I really wanted him. And then when I saw that he became breedable with Cthulhu, instead I bought Cthulhu and then I bred Nabotis. So he was my first, I believe. Should I rank Sammy to 105 or Ruby to 110? Oh, that's a tough one. I would say, does your Sammy already have Samael Warrior or no? Because you really want Sammy to have Samael Warrior. Let's see. Scrolling down. Hey, how are you doing in the Overlord challenge? Not that well. I think I have 170 points. I'm going for the 600 point chest, and I might try for 1500. So I need to see if I can do that. I need to see if that's even feasible. How long will I stream for? Oh, just for like about an hour. I think I'm meeting my brother at 4 p.m. So in like 52 minutes. So pretty much as soon as I finish this, I might do PvP, I might not, depending on how long it takes, because we have a long way to go. But I plan to stream for just about an hour. Let's see, I love your content. Thank you very much. Usable but better options than balds. Let's see. Scrolling down. Fight, auto. Let's see. Nope, that's not true. Ruby over Sammy. I always love that debate. I will always defend Sammy. I think Sammy is the best monster in the game. Overall, Sammy wins. Then I would say Ruby's the next best monster. But honestly, you need Ruby ranked up to be able to fully utilize her. Whereas Sammy, at level 100, he was kicking butt. I mean, at level 100, he has a resurrection skill, Death Moratorium, which is team life regen, single monster like 50% regen. Like, he's just incredible. He has Pain Scourge, removes positive effects removes negative effects from your allies and dazes the enemy. Pesty applies bleeding, special weakness, and poison to the enemy. Removes negative effects from your team. Like, Sammy's just a beast. Let's see. Should I rank General Thetis to 130? I mean, if you have the cells, yeah, there's no reason not to. If you are going to use Elementium or Elemental cells, I would not recommend it. The cool thing about General Thetis going second is that if you face a ranked up 130 General Thetis and you go second with your Thetis, just put a charging banner on your Thetis and you're good to go. Do Elite Sea Troops and then your monsters have increased stamina and a damage boost. Let's see, scrolling down. Fight. You can get about 1,000 points in the Overlord challenge without spending gems. Yeah, all you basically need to do is just hatch monsters. That's probably the best thing for those of you wondering in the Overlord challenge. Just hatch a bunch of monsters, preferably non-breedables, and preferably if you had Nemesis monsters, you'd get 100 points for each one that you hatch. So just hatch, and rank up whatever you can. Once again, non-breedable, you get more points, so focus on that. So for those of you that have a bunch of legendaries in storage, Now is the chance to start hatching them. The only bad thing is that does interrupt with the Steampunk's island, but I mean, come on, I feel like this challenge might be better than the rewards you get from Steampunk, unless you can get Cloud without spending gems. But if not, I would honestly go for those, like, I think the 1500, you get Rossigan, you get Rossigan Salza level 9 rune, some gold relics, go for that. But even if not, the 600 point one is pretty good too. I mean, it's like free, right? Just for hatching legendary, so you might as well. Let's see, how good is Darmin's Bodyguard? Currently, Darmin's Bodyguard is one of the best attackers in the game. He has an attack that makes the enemy weak to fire attacks, and then proceeds to do fire-based damage. And I think it's 45 fire-based damage. And when the enemy is weak to fire attacks, or very weak, that's an extra 80% damage. So it's like the equivalent to 62.5 or 72.5, so incredibly powerful. However, if that ever was to get fixed, then he wouldn't be that great. So just be mindful of that. Ooh, Zyla versus Charmless. Who's better? Why don't you guys let me know in the chat. Who do you think is better, Zyla or Charmless? And you know what? Let's throw in Voltic in there. Zyla, Charmless, Voltic, pros and cons of each. Let me know in the chat. Armor, would you rather have Fatu with the mountain trait? Yes, 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 100% yes. Because that way he'd be immune to freeze and stun. And if the enemy possessed him, hey, there's a chance I do Trader Eater against the enemy. I would love that. I would have loved it so much. Let's see. Unlock. Is Flamarion... Oh my gosh. Basically, all the artifact monsters are good. Flamarion is an insane attacker. Like, if you have Timerion, Flamarion, and any other artifact monster, you can probably take down a 130 Nemesis base with X runes, even if you don't have X runes yourself. Just the fact that you have Timmy and Flamarion, like, artifact monsters are just so darn powerful. Let's see. People are saying Charmless, Charmless. Dang, Charmless really stole your heart, huh? Charmless over everyone. Dat boy wins. Ooh, there's a Zyla votes. Charmless again. Rank 4 Kermit. Charmless. Capital. Charmless. Charmless. Wow. No, not Heyman. He's not even in here. Oh my gosh. I was wondering. Let me show you guys this really quickly. I was wondering why I had so many dark cells. Now I know. Elemental cells? I have 276. This is all from the Warmaster dungeon. Wow. I was like, how did I get so many? Have people been buying packs during EFRAT without me knowing? But it's all from here. Man, I'm going to be able to rank up Sammy just with elemental cells. Let's see. Hey, Armor, what do you think about the upcoming Olympus Grand Prix? Man, I think it's quite incredible that they're giving out Flamarion, to be honest. Like, I saw the rewards. Like, if you were top 500 and you don't want to participate, you can literally do almost nothing, complete 4 laps, and get a Taijin, which is pretty cool. 8 laps, I think it was Tankarion, which is also pretty cool. 10 laps, that requires very little effort, get Flamarion. 14 laps, get him at rank 2. 18 laps, or no, 14 laps rank 1, 18 laps rank 2, that's pretty good. 25 laps rank 3, that's definitely feasible in 7 days. 50 laps rank 4, and then 100 laps rank 5, that's interesting. I wonder how many teams are going to go for that. I predict no more than like 15 teams, I want to say. Yeah, I think... No, you know what? Maybe 20. I think only 20 teams will go for the 100 laps. But I don't know. We'll see. Because then that top reward, I think, was like insane. It was like a bunch of orbs, a free Nemesis monster, a bunch of stuff. I don't know. There might be some... That might be a crazy race. That's definitely... I'm going to keep my eye on that. That'll be fun. Let's see. I got bored of Monster Legends. They should add more stuff. Do not just add monsters and events. Like, what do you have in mind if not monsters and events? They're doing the new Battlegrounds feature coming out soon. That's new. Let's see. I got Necromancer 130. Did you really? Necromancer? Really? Armor, I think you are losing. I got this. That's funny. Twitch or no? For now, no. For now, I'm just going to keep streaming on YouTube. 3 Dark Cells. Man, that's so nice. I think I prefer the Dark Cells to Elementium. Considering I'm going to use the cells to rank up Sammy anyways, I don't really care for the Elementium in that case. Let's see. Amber, should I rank up my Patreon to level 110? Yeah, I don't see why not. He's a great attacker. Really great light attacker. Scroll up. Only justification to run Bolt over Charmless is his spammable skill. Yeah, which comes in... Yeah, that's true, Deb. The fact that Voltic has a 0 cooldown skill, if you ever encounter a Montezuma a Timerion and they're faster than you, and you know they can hit you with codons activated, that's a huge incentive to run Voltic over a Charmless, a Prince Charmless. So let's see, I have 1400 orbs left. We are still have a long way to go, but I still got 45 minutes, so let's do this. What is the best way to get a lot of food? I'm very low on food. Well, do the food dungeon for sure. And the best way to get food is to maximize and optimize your gold production. So focus on building a really good gold economy. And I could give you more advice, but I would need to know what level you're at. Let's see. Recently broke into legendary. Nice, good job. They should add a feature where you could make your own dungeons. Can you expand on that? I think that could go bad so many ways. We're at 30 out of 30. We would accept now. What, Jammer? What food do you recommend to grow? I believe the snow piece is the best price to food ratio at a low level. Is any monster worth 230 gems? There's quite a few that probably are, but honestly, I feel like gems are better spent being used towards the race. Because, like, even if your team only does 14 laps and gets a rank 1 monster, and let's say you use 200 gems, those 200 gems was better used in a race to get that rank 1 monster for your whole entire team than for you to use those 200 gems just for yourself to get one unranked monster. So right now I would prioritize using gems during race events. Armor, why are you using Sammy when you could use Lord and... Not gonna finish that. Armor, are you excited for Team Battlegrounds? I saw your team in the actual trip. Yes, I am. I love... Okay, let me just say, I don't know what I'm allowed to say about that. So I'll just say, I personally really, really, really love that event. And I hope they don't change too much about it. I just loved it a lot. Let's see. Necro isn't the best Necro. What? What do you think about Singularis? I like Singularis. I don't know if he's necessarily the best. I think I run mine's like 2 team speed and a speed. I love the little game you can play with him where you do the instant kill, not instant kill, a Reaper countdown on the enemy, and then kind of just stall them, you know. Keep draining their stamina. He has some stamina drain skills. Just drain their stamina, immobilize them, and just let Reaper countdown do their thing. He's not that great, but I kind of like when monsters are a little unique and they don't just follow the typical builds that other monsters follow. Alright, let's see. Let me do this actual battle. Bam! Why can't the AI just do that every single time? Let's see. Armor, I'm level 87. What do you recommend for me? I have a lot of legendaries coming to me this month. At level 87, stay low level. And even though you have a lot of legendaries, just focus on the really strong ones. And if you're always wondering what are the strong ones, I would recommend just going to the league, looking at the top players, and just taking a look at what monsters they have. They're probably going to have every Nemesis and every VIP, but then just look at the regular monsters they have. A few will stick out. You might see a 130 Undertaker, 130 Kihaku, 130 Copycat, 130 Diamond's Bodyguard, and there's a reason for that, and that's because those monsters tend to be the really good ones. So check this out. I do Samurai Warrior, and I'm going to reflect that back to Sammy, which means Sammy can attack again, and Isofex gets a turn. I'm going to do Pestilence to make them weak to special attacks, and then that should have removed the Mirror unless that stays, so I guess it stays. And then I'll do my special based attack, and that's going to kill everyone. And I'm going to go back to autoing. Necro is not the best Warmaster. Oh, really? At level 100 or overall? Because I would argue that at level 100, he's easily the best. Let's see. Can you really rank up a monster with just elemental cells and no monster cells? You need at least 80. You need at least 80 monster cells to use elemental cells, but there's a smart way to go about it, and I'll probably make a video on that. Like, for example, like I'll show you guys in this video what I mean. Let me do Pesty. Yeah, you need at least 80 monster cells to use elemental cells, so keep that in mind. Armor, why did not input being able to rewatch our defense PvP? I thought they were gonna do that. I don't know what happened to that. Oh hey, Shiro, welcome. Sean, welcome. Oh, that's not Shiro, just Sean. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. Heyman versus Drek. Gosh, they're both bad. Neither New breeding event starting August 4th. Varna and Killer Raptor. What? Really? Varna and Killer Raptor? Make a Meta Leisha? Sometimes it's useful to have the most obscure monsters. Like, who would have thought a Killer Raptor would be useful with a Varna to make a Meta Leisha? Alright, check this out. I'll demonstrate it with this. So let's say I want to rank up my Sammy, right? Go to Legendary, go Dark. If I want to rank up Sammy all the way to rank 4, I need 370 cells. I have 75. So I can use 295 Elementium, or I can use Elemental cells. Now, I can't use Elemental cells until I have at least 80 regular Sammy cells. So what I could actually do is I can go to Craft. I can go to Legendary. I can go to Dark. And I can go to Sammy. And I can do Fill Missing with Elementium to give him 100. And now that he has 100, I can actually use the remaining Elemental cells. So that's the strategy you use. Or I could even actually craft one if I want to. That way I always have one, and then extract them when I need to. So that's the strategy you use to always have enough cells to be able to use Elemental cells. With that said, let us go back. Dungeons. And enter. You're not used to Sean's sponsor. No, I'm not. So everyone, by the way, watching the streams, Sean just became a sponsor earlier today. I was doing a super secret test stream, and I'm gonna release a portion of that video, so hopefully you guys enjoy. But more on that later. Sir Desert Stone just donated $2. Armor, monster for the good legions and dragons. You want a monster for good legions and dragons? Easy. Kihaku. Kihaku takes care of both of those books. He's a good legion monsters and he's a dragon monster, and he's phenomenal. Kihaku I would consider a must-have for all players. Free to play, casual spenders, pay to win. Kihaku's a must, and he occupies both of those books. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Sir Desert Stone. Finally made it to a live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Hey Armor, which VIP is the best? Oh, gotta scroll up. What is the best in your opinion? You are my favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you. Which VIP is the best? I think Zyla easily is the best. She has like the most incredible damage output. Yeah, it's just that one's pretty straightforward. Is Barak Gore good? He's amazing. You need to make an update for Taringa. You will see Demise Dad. He will kill all monsters. I know what you're talking about. I saw someone sent me a screenshot of the skills. It was insane. It was like 2 extra turns to 1 ally, and I'm like, whoa, 2 extra turns. Now the downside is you kill yourself or you lose 100% of your life, but I'm pretty sure you can like have a tenacity shield or some sort of shield and block that. Or even if you do die, you can just turn transfer to a revive monster like a Sammy, and then Sammy can do Samurai Warrior on your attacker, and then you still like he can just revive. Man, I honestly remember to take Taringa with a grain of salt. What you see there isn't official, so it's possible something may be changed. I don't see that skill going through. I don't see giving 2 extra turns to an ally being a thing. And then his ult, I think, was revives all allies, gives 1 extra turn to all allies, which is also insane. So I know what you're talking about, but I will make a update Taringa video. Let's see. Monster Legends Amino says Kihaku's trash. Kihaku is honestly one of the best. I need to buy Kihaku, but haven't got him yet. What are you waiting for? Go get him. Why do people say you should have... I thought about that too. Why do people say you should have a monster even though you're already a relic? That is true. I am in the game already. I am the armor relic. How good will Flamarion be at 130? I feel like if you get Flamarion at 130 and you put him on defense, you are going to see your defense log start winning a lot of battles. Flamarion is so tough to counter. First of all, he has the artifact trait, so you can't immobilize him conventionally. You're going to have to trade disable and then immobilize. And so if you fail to immobilize him, he can hit really, really hard. And if you partner him up with a revival monster, then the enemy's going to have to decide, do I kill the revival monster? Do I kill Flamarion? But if I kill Flamarion, he's going to be revived. If I kill the revival monster, then Flamarion's a huge threat. He's really good. Spin the wheel. No, that's Vampirium's. Wait, what? What skill should I use for Necromancer at level 100? I recommend the 2 strong lifesteal skills, the spammable extra turn skill, and that one skill that resurrects an enemy monster. And don't worry, I'll have a video for Necromancer at level 100, and then I'll also have a video for him ranked up. So that'll happen. I remember before I started watching you, I thought Heyman was the best. That has to be a joke. Nice to his. No, that's Fun PDM's mother. She has those skills. I will send you his, and there's skills in Discord. Kihaku is the best attacker. When you think of best attacker, you have to consider what does that mean. Like, you take a monster like Voltic, Xyla, and Prince Charmless. I think undeniably they're the best attackers. You give them one turn, there's no anticipation on the enemy, they wipe out all 3 of the enemy monsters, hands down, no questions asked. Even if they're tank, even if they have whatever on. A monster like Kihaku, a monster like Kai the Eradicator, maybe he can OTK one enemy monster. Maybe if he has double damage, increased accuracy, then he can OTK everyone, but he needs that setup. Whereas Voltic and Xyla, all they need is to get a turn in, and you just spam extra turn skills, and they win you the game. Let's see. My boy Faraday doesn't care about being countered by Damaze's dad. 2 extra turns, and boom, dead. Even if... I wonder if Anticipation will give Faraday 2 extra turns, or just 1 extra turn, if that skill was to go through. Because his trait says, goes before an extra turn. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, I'm curious to see that. We need a new Monster Legends meme besides Heyman. That is true. I don't make the memes. So that's up to you guys, the community. Come up with a new meme. I usually see Baron Trader and counter him. Armor, will your team go for 100 laps in Olympus race? So my main team isn't in the Olympus race. My baby team is. I don't think we're going to be going for 100 laps. I don't even think we're going for 50 laps. I think we're going to settle for 25 laps. 50 laps is a lot of stress. 100 laps is just insane. The teams that do that, they are either extremely well coordinated and active, or they're just going to use a lot of money. But relative to how much it would cost to get every individual player to rank up a monster, it might be cheaper to race for them. On Copycat video, you said total blind, but not total damage reduction. I forget total damage reduction exists, to be honest. And honestly, total damage reduction isn't that bad for Copycat, because with Copycat, you're after the effects. You're after that immobilizing. You don't really care if you don't deal any damage. But yeah, it would also serve as a counter to total damage reduction. Fights, auto. Scrolling down. Do a leg reveal. Let's see. Show us your cat's eyebrow reveal. We're getting to that weird time where the chat is all about show us your body parts. Let's see. Which are the 2 best Nemesis monsters to get? Samael the Plague Carrier and Zyron the Ruby. Armor, what is the link to your Discord? I will post a link in the chat right now. Give me 1 second. Right. Oop, wrong Discord. Monster Legends Coalition. Invite people. Copy. Pasta. Alright, there it is. Sammy skill set with Death Moratorium. What skill to remove? Oh man, that is tough. I would say you're going to have to choose between removing either Pain or Pestilence, and I think I would say remove Pestilence. Pain Scourge, you want to keep. No, Pestilence is 0 cooldown. I'd have to think about that, but it's definitely between Pesty and Pestilence. Alternatively, you could remove one of the Resurrection skills, but that's really risking it. I think, I want to say, I don't know. Remove Pesty is what my head tells me right now, but I'm not entirely sure. And I gotta decide that too, because I'm actually gonna get a second Sammy the Plague Carrier that I'm gonna use Team Speed and a Life. And I gotta decide what skills. For sure, I'm gonna rank him to rank 3, get Samael Warrior. For sure, I want the Resurrection skill, the one that does 100% life. So that's 2 skills. And then Pain removes positive effects and dazes the enemy, removes negative. I think, yeah, keep Pain, remove Pesty. Because Pain is like a 2-in-1. It removes positive effects from the enemy and negative effects from your team, and it also dazes, so reduces your accuracy and damage output. Whereas Pesty, yeah, it does DOT, but I think Pain is more valuable, in my opinion. Let's see. I need some water. Hold on, everyone. Water. Oh, let's keep going. Three more Dark Cells. Alright. Am I not going to make it? What? I was lied to. Wait. What? I was for sure thinking that I would get him. What happened? Man, I better make it. I want that 50 Elementium at least. It's the least I could do. If not, I would have saved for the next time in case a better Warmaster came out. What happened? Samurai Warrior, Auto. Where's that picture that tells me how many orbs? Spin the wheel. Would immune to stamina reduction immunity trait be good? Immunity to stamina reduction. I suppose it could be good. I don't know how valuable it would be considering we have relics that pretty much make you immune to stamina stealing skills. But it depends. It would depend on everything else. I think the problem is though, if you had that immunity, then you can get stunned, frozen, possessed. Okay, where's that picture? How did I miscalculate? So sorry, I really thought I would finish this floor, but it looks like I'm not going to be finishing the floor. Oh no. Where is my information? Go to downloads. Downloads. Floor 4, I need 3,500. 3,500. Wow, I am not that smart. I was looking at the orb cost for the previous floor, which was 2,400. Sadness. Alright, so how far am I? We'll see right now. Anticipation hater. Oh yeah, there's a monster that's gonna have anticipation trader. That'll be interesting. Let's see. Buy orbs after you are pay to win. I am not pay to win, sir. I've literally only bought Scar, Sammy, Ruby, and Faraday. 4 purchases. Armor, what do you think the wish from the gods will exactly be? I have no idea. I feel like getting the Nemesis monster is that wish from the gods. I think I read something about like we'll take a request from the Monster Legends community. I feel like that's not gonna be it. I feel like I don't know. It's very interesting. Let's see. Okay. Let's just finish this and then we'll go from there. Everyone is stunned. Scott Rivera is Demise's dad. Punkinata. Recorded evidence you said you are no longer. I mean, like, there's a huge difference between free to play, being a casual spender, being a periodic spender, and then being pay to win. I think pay to win implies you legitimately pay to try to win, whereas like casually spending is like, oh, I want that, let me pay for it. I've never bought gems though, so I think that says a lot. Anyhow, let's see. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more nodes. 7 more nodes. I need 700 more orbs, so I can get 110 for every 42 orbs. No, I can get 110 orbs for every 42 gems. I have 139. So I'm gonna get 25 from the gold fever. I'm gonna get 20 and 25 if I do top 5,000. Will I have enough? I feel like I'm literally gonna come to like the last 2. I feel like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it. No, that makes me sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, that sucks. Well, technically 6 after this. 1 happy hour, 2 happy hour, 3 happy, 4, 5. I would need 6 happy hours. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So anyhow, that is gonna conclude the stream. I was gonna do PvP, but I think I'll just head out right now. So thank you all for watching. Sorry I couldn't make it all the way. I would have really loved to make it all the way. I really want my rank 2 Necromancer, but I might just have to wait for that. So it'll happen when it happens. So I want to give a huge thanks to all of you for coming along and seeing this stream. Once again, I'm sorry I couldn't make it all the way to floor 4, but I tried. Change the title. I'll just add fail in parentheses at the end of the title. Oh well, next time. So I still got 2 days, 11 hours. I might be able to pull it off somehow, magically. I think. I'm trying to think of every possible way to get orbs. Let's see. I got my orbs here. Happy hour really is just the best way. I gotta get all the happy hours. Is there anything else? The season just ended. I wish if I was higher up in the season. Sad music plays. Here's my Discord link. Alright. Have an awesome day, everyone. Thank you all for joining the stream. Good luck to all of you and everything that's going on, because there's a lot in the Gold Fever events, in the Steampunk Beasts Island events, in the Legendary Overlords events, in what else is there? In the Necromancer dungeon, if you're doing them. Good luck to everything going on in Monster Legends. I have a couple videos planned, so don't go anywhere. Or yeah, go do stuff, and then I'll probably upload within the next 5 hours. So hope you guys enjoy. With that being said, I'm Armor Gaming. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.